show. We're going to be talking today about choice.
Here's the honest goal of this lesson.
So we'll be sharing my experience, and I brought real notes this time. Sharing my experience and research. We'll be talking about research and guess. Okay, so my experience is that choice is imperative. It's such an important feature of teaching. I can't imagine choice without it. So, for example, I just finished teaching a class, and I gave homework, and the students can choose to do the homework or not do the homework. And in fact, I'd rather they chose to do the homework. So they really should all do the homework. And it's great. But that doesn't mean they have to, right?
I knew he wasn't going to be ready for this. Fortunately, I interviewed some students about their experiences with choice in the university classroom. So while he's ranting, let's listen in on what they have to say.
I'm taking my capstone with John Golden, and we've had choice since day one.
Have you got an office? All right.
We have a lot of choice in our class 495 this year. We have a choice to do whatever we want for our daily assignments. We have a choice for whatever we want to do kind of with our blog posts that we do twice every month. And then we have a choice for our final project that we have in this class.
In our Math 495 class, Golden's basically given us a choice to pick anything we want. We have assignments daily, bi-monthly blog posts, 2 books, and a final project. And besides that, there's really no set requirements. We kind of have the opportunity to do them on just about anything we want.
Now let's return to our MOOC, already in progress. The host is sharing the research on choice. Don't expect too much.
All right, so I'll hold these up here. You can read them, I guess, as well as I could read them out loud. And hey, here's a choice. You could, if you wanted to, you could fast forward past this part. You're watching this on video.
So what are you doing?
I'm waiting while they fast forward.
So as the host waits, let's check in on those students and find out what choice is meant for their learning.
However, Golden has given us the opportunity to use choice in hundreds of different ways in our class. Basically, any assignment we possibly could have to do, we're allowed to do pretty much anything we want with it. For instance, dailies, 1 minute I could be doing like the history of a mathematician, and the next day I could be looking at like non-Euclidean geometries, and it's really given me an opportunity to look into math that I probably haven't been able to find anywhere else. Learned a lot about Euler and a lot about different geometries that I never got the opportunity to look at. It's truly enjoyable. It makes the capstone really feel like it's like a culmination of all the math that I've done so far.
Keys to personalization.
What that does for us as students is it gives us the opportunity to go outside of our element and learn more, rather than if we're given an assignment in our other classes on one subject, we're going to just research that one subject. In this class, we're exploring all different types of options until we find that one that we really like, and then we kind of hit that on the head, and we do that for our daily or bi-monthly or project. And it helps us learn more and expand our knowledge beyond what is just required.
I would fast forward past this part.
I will too.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
I've really enjoyed it. I have gotten to explore a lot of different sides of math that I haven't in the past. I've gotten to look into mathematicians, I've gotten to look at math literature, and I just had so much choice and I get to do what I want. That's awesome.
It helps when you have choice because you focus on what you want to do versus a teacher just giving you something and you have to memorize it or apply it. It's more about what you want to do, and as a result you're more interested in learning what you want to learn.
been beneficial in the way that it allows me to look into parts of mathematics that I haven't before and want to dig deeper into, or even a topic that I have studied a little bit in other classes but I want to look more into. And that is more engaging to me as a learner versus a professor giving me an assignment that I don't really care about. I just put half effort into it and don't really learn anything from it. But by having choice, I can choose something that interests me, and therefore I'm putting full effort and therefore get more out of the assignment or class. So.
What are you waiting for again?
For fast forwarding? How long do you think they'll fast forward? Why are we talking about this? How long do you think it'll take?
I don't know. It's their choice.
Seems like a terrible idea.
Choice? Seems like a terrible idea.
Well, if they choose wrongly. Okay. So are we done?
Well, did you have any other research?
Besides,
Yeah, did you look at, for instance, Genius Hour or maybe Dan Pink's idea of FedEx time, FedEx Fridays? Did you look at any other research about choice and personalization? Besides what I gave you?
of course,
But
you're responsible not to have done that.
But you're choosing not to share it right now.
Choice, yeah. It's a metaphor.
I get it.
Okay.
And any guests? Did you book any guests for this? That was the third piece. Remember, you have notes now that.
Could you get one of those guys you were talking about?
One of what guys?
Pink?
Dan Pink?
Pink? Yeah.
I don't think so.
No?
We don't have the budget to get Dan Pink.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay, so we're done then?
This has been beside the palm. So I think that's going to be our best episode yet, don't you?